Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a collection of designer inspired rings, okay? And we're going to kick things off with the very first ring you see on your screen. This is from Amazon. Every item I'm going to show you is from Amazon UK. All the links will be in the description. But this ring has clearly been inspired by the Spinelli Kilcollin Inspired, which you can see on your screen there as well. If you have an interest in stackable rings, if you're unsure if they suit you, or you just want to experiment with the style, I would definitely recommend the version on Amazon because it is at a much more affordable price point. It's well reviewed, and if you then like it, you can go on to purchase the designer version, or you could stick with your dupe, okay? As you can see, it's not an exact copy. It is definitely inspired by, it's giving similar vibes. I liked it so much that I ordered one for myself. It has yet to arrive, but when it does, I will do an unboxing and display it on this channel. Now, Spinelli Kilcollin, the brand, have different versions or styles of these stackable rings, and I'm going to show you two more versions, okay? But what I really like about version 1 that you see on the screen is the colorway of the gold, then the silver with different gems, it's cubic zirconia, then another gold band, then the final band being silver. I really like this pattern, okay? Now onto the second version. In this version you can see it's just one cubic zirconia band in the middle. You can see again the differences between the dupe and the designer version by Spinelli, but you can clearly see that it has been inspired still by the designer version. And all these rings sizes are available if you're purchasing from the Amazon links, okay? And they're well reviewed, as I mentioned in the last video, and available at an amazing price point. Version 3 is definitely giving a lot more pizzazz, okay? It's definitely more shiny. I think the first one is as well, but for some reason I think this stackable band being framed by the two bands that are cubic zirconia just looks a little bit more intense, okay? What I really like about this version as well is if you go for the silver, that's an option, or you can go for it in all gold, which I think looks fantastic as well, okay? And you can clearly see here, you could just wear them all stacked on one finger, or you could do each individual ring across 3 fingers, and you can do that for all the stackable bands, okay? So there's versatility with this style of ring. And then I also want to highlight that there is currently a discount voucher that you can apply for 12% off the price you see on your screen as well. So it's already at an affordable price point in comparison to the designer version, and you're going to have Amazon delivery on this product. So if you order, don't like it, you can return, but you can also try the style out at an additional discount using the voucher on your screen, okay? Now the next couple of rings are all from the same designer, which is Cartier, so let's move on. So the first one I have for you guys is a dupe of the Cartier Trinity ring. You can see the similarities between the dupe available at Amazon and the version by Cartier. The Amazon version is currently available in a range of sizes, okay? If you do like to mix your metals, then this is an excellent option for you in that it has the silver, the gold, and the rose gold. What I will point out is that it's 3 separate bands interlinked, but you can't put 3 different bands with 3 fingers. It's all going to be stacked on one finger. But this is very attractive in terms of the colorway. The second Cartier style I have is the Cartier Love ring with 3 diamonds, okay? So you can see how the Amazon version in comparison to the designer version, they're not exact. And I'm sure you've spotted that the Cartier version has a negative minus sign, while the dupe has a plus or positive sign. Definitely inspired by the designer, but it's not an exact copy. But again, if you like this style, this is very affordable, very well reviewed. All the items I've shown you so far have reviews added all up on Amazon and makes them above 4 stars. So they're all 4 stars and above in rating, okay? Now, in terms of the next ring version by Cartier, it's also from the Love Ring collection, but it's the one with no diamonds. Now, obviously, the rings you get from Amazon are all cubic zirconia, but this version, as you can see, has all around the band, not a single cubic zirconia, And you can still see it's very much inspired by the designer version, but again, it's that difference between a plus sign or a minus sign, okay? But this is very attractive if you don't want any cubic zirconia. And you can get this in gold or silver on Amazon currently. The final version of the Cartier rings I have for you guys is the Cartier Love Ring with diamonds, okay? So the difference between version 3 and version 1 is the entire ring band is diamonds, okay? No symbol. And the version from Amazon is available in gold, rose gold, and silver. And guys, this is the version I purchased many moons ago, and I've had this for now over 12 months for sure. And I was so enamored when I purchased it in the silver first that I came back and bought the gold and the rose gold. And I'm going to insert a clip so you can see how well my rings have fared, okay? But this seller still has them in a range of sizes: gold, rose gold, silver, and this is one of the most affordable price points of all the rings I've shown you so far on Amazon. And as you can see on the model, so highly recommend this, guys, because I have it, but it's also well reviewed on Amazon. All the links in the description. If you've enjoyed the content so far, guys, give me a thumbs up. Give comments in the comment section if you've been inspired, you're thinking of purchasing. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us. And if you've newly discovered the channel, do stick around. You're very much welcome. And I hope you enjoy the content I produce. I'm going to insert the clips of my rings now. So here, guys, we have my dupes of the Cartier Love Ring with diamond. And I love these so much. I got them in every colorway. That is silver, gold, and the rose gold, okay? So hopefully it's coming up well on camera and you can see the contrast in the colors, okay? And what they look like. So the silver is fantastic. I wear these all the time. So you can kind of probably see some signs of wear, scuff marks. But the quality remains fantastic, guys. Okay, that's the rose gold. And that's the gold. So if you fancy the designer inspired version, the links are in the description. I think it's definitely giving locks for less. It's giving designer inspired at a price point that we can all afford.